Hi, I'm Michelle Cromer.
And I'm Perla Maldonado.
And y'all have tuned into our YouTube show, Creating a Meaningful Life, where we think deeply,
We speak gently,
love much,
laugh a lot,
work hard,
give freely.
and we encourage y'all to be kind. How are you, Perla?
I'm doing okay.
It's still cold. I'm still in my sweaters.
Yes, it is. It is kind of chilly.
I don't know where y'all are. We don't even live in a really cold place, and all of a sudden it's just been really, really, really cold.
Well, it's not that cold, but we're cold.
Yeah, it's cold for us.
Yeah.
Definitely. Well, we had a question, and I thought it was just so important to bring it to this community, and it was about breakups. We've all been there. We've all had a breakup.
Well, some of us have way too late.
And some of us have been broken up, but this particular person wanted to end their partnership in a respectful and compassionate way. And that just really struck me. I just thought, that is just absolutely one of the most kindest things. And it sets that person up in a frequency that's so much higher for the next relationship when you let go with compassion and consciousness, I think.
And understanding.
And understanding. So we wanted to bring you some of those suggestions. And the first one is, if it is possible, and sometimes I realize this is very, it could be very touch and go and very just gut-wrenching. But if you can, get the person in front of you, or if they're in another city on Zoom, and be full of gratitude and tell them how important the relationship was to you, and perhaps even what you learned or how grateful you are for the memories and the love that you shared, and the hopes that they too will find another love, and and let them go with compassion.
But make sure you let them go and let them know that you're letting go, because I think I tried that once and he took it as, well, she's mad right now, I'll come back later.
And that's a really good point.
I could not get rid of that man.
Yeah, that's a hard one. So if this is the case and you really don't feel comfortable contacting that person, then you can actually write them a letter that you never mail, but you get that energy on this sheet of paper, or you can just have a dialogue and pretend like they're in front of you, because energetically they actually could be.
And I think in that, kind of deep spiritual way, they actually hear you.
Yep.
Maybe not there immediately because emotions are too high, but eventually somehow they kind of think, well, that person was nice to me.
I think so too. I really do. I think it's, and pray for their future and for, the kindness that needs to surround them. And the next thing you're going to do, and this is something that I've suggested that people do in my feng shui practice I had for 20 years, you have items in your home that they gave you that contain their chi, whether it's a photograph or an object. I am telling you, their imprint of their energy and their chi is on that. So if this lands with you, gather up all of those items and put them in a box. And that could include photographs. And maybe this isn't going to be forever, but in order to energetically cut the chi, it's important to remove the objects from your space. You can give it to your best friend. You can give it to your mom. You can give it to your brother, whatever feels comfortable to you, but gather up those items and put them away.
Don't destroy them yet.
Don't destroy them. Yeah, and I don't even know if you need to destroy them, but at all. And maybe you might want to, but that's important. Just get them out of the house. And then the third thing, and this is really to your point, when we have a relationship with someone, especially a sexual relationship, when we have exchanged energy that I feel is with you the rest of your life. And one thing that you might want to do is take an Epsom salt bath and really just release all of that. If it could be negative emotion, I don't even care. Just clear out all of that chi that's on your body. And as you watch the water go down the drain, bless that person, wish them well, give them peace, give them hope, give them love, whatever feels right to you. But the symbolism of that is super important.
And you have to visualize it going down the drain, because that's important for you.
Absolutely. And the fourth thing is, I don't know if this is possible, but there was a lot of time spent on your mattress in intimate relationships. If you can, buy a new mattress. If you can't, flip the mattress over. And if you're not in a loft in New York City or anything like that, get some sage if you're going to keep the mattress, and just sage. Open up the windows. Let all that energy go. And as you're opening up the windows, again, you're wishing that person well. And that's going to bode well for you in your next relationship if you choose to have one.
Doesn't music clear up the room also?
Yeah, you know what? To your point,
music, loud noise.
And I use those Tibetan bells that I got.
You gave me some?
Ding, and I like candles. You know, just the whole, whatever lands and feels right to you is right for you.
Mm-hmm.
And the last thing, and this is something that's probably the most important thing, is to spend time alone.
Don't rush into another relationship.
And just really gather your heart back. It's whether you're the one that was broken up and really we're talking about you're the one that's breaking up. It's hard. It's horrible to break up with someone. It's gut-wrenching to hurt someone's feelings like that. It's just so terrible. And if you spend time alone and just like circle the wagons, as we say here in Texas, you really gather your compassion and your strength.
They call it cutting cords also. So that, you're loving yourself. You cut this cord. You're not attached to this person. You might have to do it a couple of times.
And would you suggest you do that physically or you do that mentally, like you're mentally, or you actually get a cord and you symbolically?
I think whatever feels best for you. Mine was more symbolic. I could see the cord, like cut it with, my make-believe scissors. And it had to be more than one time. So,
well, I don't think that we even understand or know yet the power of our thoughts.
yes.
And we both know how important it is to make sure that your thoughts are compassionate
And pure.
and pure. And if they are not, I say 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, cancel. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, cancel. And that goes for any thoughts. Whenever I go to my oncologist and I'm having the thought, oh no, I'm going to have to get my face reconstructed again. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, cancel. That's how I do it, to bring myself back to center. We don't ever want to wish anyone ill.
No. Just as a second thought here, if you are in a bad relationship where it's not going to be good for you to break up, get out of there. Get out. There's help. Get help. Do not try to mitigate this in any way. Just get out.
Absolutely, 100%. So I think the bottom line is this. Leave your partner in a way that you would want someone to leave you, with compassion and love and kindness. It also gives them hope in the human experience that we all share. And I think that's really the bottom line. It's a huge service that you're doing to someone. If your heart is not in it, your heart is not in it. And there's nothing you can do about that. We would love to hear any comments that you have or maybe stories that you might want to share. We'll bring them to this community. And we would appreciate it if it lands, like our video and share it. And definitely come back. We're so grateful that you're here. And we're so honored that you want to spend time with us.
Yes.
Okay, until next time, y'all be well.
Yes.
Bye.
Bye.